isn't any. I recorded this once before, so I'm going to make this brief. The previous recording crashed for some reason. It was like 20 minutes. Anyway, SP 500, we're at right at the Kumo, a lower trend line. PPO is above 0, so that's bullish. Still looking good. If we look at regular chart, without the Kumo, note the averages are moving higher. Stochastics is overbought somewhat and turning over. If we look at the comp, remember the SP 500 cash is 20% tech related stocks, so it's not unusual to see the market moving lower with tech also moving lower. Stochastics has turned over. You note that we have a level here at these highs here, and we broke above that level. That now is support, and we have the 200 period coming up to meet that level, okay, as well as this pattern that we're at the lower trend line. So it'd be nice to see this. We're not oversold. We're right at 26.49, and we got a cross, but we could turn higher. Note the volume's higher as well. So if we can see tech start to improve this week, that would be great. If you look at the stocks, you can see that that is at a level that doesn't look that great. But if you look at the point and figure on the stocks, we'll go here, public charts. Note the levels on the comp just below this price here, and if you connect the lows as we were showing on the previous chart, that we have possibilities for a turnaround soon on the comp. Okay, so all is not lost. If we look at the MSCI ACWI Index Fund, the World Index, you can see this descending pattern that we've been in. Okay, we broke above. Now we're coming back to the 50 period, and we have this trend line down below us. We're overbought, but we're still looking fairly bullish considering the action on Friday. Also note DBV, the Currency Harvest Fund. You want to see this moving higher. We see we broke above this level this year, the last few months, and we've been trading above since September, and we're about to break that level again to the upside if this level is breached. Currently it's resistance. Okay, looking at the European top 100 stocks, we can see that we have this level up here that we've met as resistance on Thursday, Friday, and we're still in this uptrend, this inverted head and shoulders. We have higher lows, and the euro to the US dollar was down a little bit Thursday, Friday. Okay, but we did have some interesting action there on Tuesday, Wednesday, going into Thursday. We have this nice cup and handle, and we could see this move higher as well. Copper remains a concern. Okay, we have this nice cup and handle pattern, but the pattern, the handle's breaking down somewhat. You want to see the volume tapering off, which is just the opposite. It increased on that move down on Friday. We do have the 100 or the 200 period right here on the price though, so keep that in mind going into this week. Okay, TLT had a nice bounce on Friday, and we're down below the moving averages, so it wouldn't be unusual to see this move back up and test an upper trend line here if you connect these highs. Okay, back up to 122, 123 level. Let's also take a look at the dollar. We had this head and shoulders that I've been pointing out. We're currently banging between these 2 point and figure levels, 79.75 and the 79.17 level. Okay, we had a nice green candle on Thursday and Friday. The bulls were in control, and we ran right up into the 20 period moving average and we stopped. Okay, we have that 79.73, 79.75 level to deal with. The monthly chart, you can see we ran into the 50 period moving average and we're currently trading below that. We have the 20 period below us as well. Looking at the industrials, we can see if we look back to March, April, May, that we have some levels of support coming in. Okay, right here. We also have this Kirby shelf, and we have the 50 period right at price. Okay, stochastics is overbought somewhat and moving lower at the 5109 level. We pointed out the comp earlier. Okay, being the S&P 500 is 20% laden with tech. I'm not surprised to see the S&P 500 cash moving lower on Thursday and Friday. However, we do have the 100 or the 200 period moving average underneath us, and we have some support coming in here, these levels here, that are right at the 150 period moving average. Looking at some of the sectors, we can see the XLI, we hit some resistance here. Okay, and we're currently in this zone here, backing off this zone, I should say. And we're sitting right on top of the 50 period moving average with us overbought currently. The fact that we were weak in the tech sector, it's been offset by the financial sector. If we look at the XLF, we can see that we're right at this level here, a breakout, and retest of this level. All right, so we pull back to breakout, and all the moving averages moving higher. Stochastics is overbought, and we're sitting on top of this Kirby shelf. Okay, looking at the XLF, we have the Kumo support underneath this too. We currently have tick in Kijin with Chiku above price. Consumer discretionary XLY is sitting right above Kumo. We came down, almost tested it, and we came back and tested this high here. So we're in this consolidation range currently, and if tech can get its act together, we could break higher, or we could break lower, but if tech gets its act together, we could see a move higher. Note that PPO is still above zero. It is downtrending, but it's above zero, so it is still bullish. The price percent oscillator. Note the retail sector is doing okay. We're in this wedge pattern. We're at the Kumo, and we're just above zero on the PPO. I'd like to see this move above this, out of this wedge. Chiku is below price, so that is somewhat negative. Okay, and this is the high that we broke down below. So all is not lost so far with retail, with Christmas dead ahead. Home builders obviously have been on a tear. We've been trading all of these, and we'll be watching this week. Chiku is above price. We're above Kumo, very strong price action, and we're in this pattern. Okay. Note that PPO is turned up. It's above zero. That's bullish. And I'd be looking to trade Toll and PHM, DHI, HOV, and KBH as well, with the move higher. Okay. So we'll see what the price action on the SPX cash does this week, if the tech does in fact bounce. Alright, so that's going to be it for me. Had I not screwed up the video, I would have recorded more, uploaded more, but such is not the case. Sometimes computers don't work properly. Remember to use your stops. Come and check us out at daytraderbootcamp.com for your free trial, and come join us in the chat. Take care, and we'll see you in the room tomorrow.